Hey guys, Comparative here. Welcome to my first video. Today, we're going to be creating a custom crafting without using data packs. Or like the custom crafting normal type, which might be confusing for a lot of people and might require a lot more effort. So there's like several reasons as to why you could do this because you can literally store items. So maybe you want to like have different functionalities to this block or whatnot. Because a crafting table, you can't really store blocks, you'll see, because if you put them in and you remove them, they just go back to your inventory. So it doesn't work like that. You'll have to use a dropper for your custom crafting. Now, when you place down your dropper, it looks fine. But it sort of doesn't really, at least for me, it doesn't really cut it because I mean, it says dropper, and that kind of looks weird. So I'd rather rename it and maybe have a custom tag on it because otherwise, like, it could not work or something could be wrong. Like, you would rather just not have a lot of problems that the crafting table has in crafting, such as it can't be used generally for storage or something like that. And so, therefore, I decided that you should use a dropper. So we're gonna head over to mcstacker.net, and this is like the site that I use. People think that these people who make commands are like like super experienced. That is definitely not the case. Like, we don't memorize like the whole parts of commands. We, for the most part, use sites like mcstacker so that you can, just go ahead and make stuff. So we're gonna do /give. Okay. Now we're gonna give ourselves a dropper, and we're going to use custom tags, and I'm gonna say that I want to call this custom crafter. Yes, I know, such a creative name. And I want to put a name also of custom crafting crafter. Now I could make this a little bit more fancy. I could, make it maybe a good color. I can make it maybe, I don't know. I think dark aqua would look pretty cool, and I can make it bold. It looks super cool. So I mean, I can just use this and sort of copy the command over, and of course go ahead and paste it right in. Now this is too big for my chat, so I'm just gonna use a command block. And just so that you guys know, this is sort of Slither Code's second channel. So when it says Slither Code, don't be surprised. I just have a second channel. This is just my second channel for Minecraft, which is Comparative. Okay, so just copy paste this here, and this is weird. Okay, so I forgot to put the 1B. Copy, and I think this should work. And okay, so it definitely gave me the custom crafters, just like that. It looks super, super cool. Like when I hover over it, and then even inside, you'll see it looks pretty cool. So this is my custom crafter. Now, to create my crafting recipe, I would obviously want there to be maybe a, just I would want there to be, I would want to know what items I want. So maybe I want some maybe I want to make, what do I want to make craftable? Maybe I want to make a bell craftable. That looks pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and think of my crafting recipe. Now, I'm pretty fast in my crafting recipe. So, just going to say, I think I'm going to sort of use maybe like a, I'm going to maybe use a couple gold ingots. I think that seems good enough. I mean, for me, it seems good. For you, it might not. But, I mean, as far as a bell looks, I mean, it looks kind of like that. So I'd say maybe like this. Maybe you could use ingots, but kind of this is kind of my design right now. There. Now, the only couple of disadvantages is like it's a bit laggy and you can't have unshaped and shape crafting. But, I mean, all you need to do is data get block tilde tilde -1 tilde. And sort of you can grab this from your console, which you should always be using. So you just need to grab the part that says items and until the square bracket, just copy it over and grab a command block and slash data merge entity, sorry, slash data merge block. So I mean, I could use a bit of a sort of a, you know, code, cheat code, whatever you want to call it. And I could sort of kind of grab my item from here. Don't really care about the ID, I'll just copy this over and then slash execute at a if block that they're facing towards Minecraft dropper, and I'll of course put a parentheses, run. Now obviously we need a bit of a run command for this because, well, I mean, what do we want it to craft? Well, data merge block. Wait, I hope I used at. 1 second. Oops. I had to remove the X, Y, and Z, thank God. Okay, so Sorry about this, I'll just probably cut this out. Data merge block. Boom, boom, boom. One. And all we want to do is we want to grab that and then say slash data get block tilde tilde tilde. And again, I'm gonna go ahead to my Minecraft logs and go to items and just go ahead and find a copy paste right there. Boom, boom, and boom. Chain repeat, always active, and I'll try it now. I don't. Oh. Okay. So, I mean, I don't think that these relative coordinates are working. So what I'm gonna do is just do tilde tilde. Just gonna do tilde tilde minus one tilde. And I mean, that's a little bit of a constraint, I guess, but it's fine by me. And I'm gonna go back to probably edit out. And do tilde tilde minus one tilde. Boom. Now if I just go right on top there, I get my bell. So all I need now is some sticks. And some gold ingots. Boom. Craft my bell. There we go. Kind of forgot my own recipe there. And yeah, that's how you can create your custom crafting recipe. Now keep in mind, if I use a normal dropper to do this, now this is specifically why I specified all the custom model data, it won't work. So you could sort of prevent your people from just using a regular dropper, or if that is in your, if that is fine with you, then that is fine by them too. See, if I use a normal dropper, it doesn't work. But that's not fine with me. I want them to use my special custom crafter. And versus my custom crafter, which looks super cool. And, okay. And, boom. The bell. And that was my short tutorial. This is Comparitix. And see you next time.